Hi, my name is Ewoud and welcome to the first devlog of SCHiM, an introduction. As you can see, SCHiM is a game about jumping from shadow to shadow in an animated, colorful world. In this video I want to talk about the origin and history of the project. This is what the game looks like now, so let's go back. And what better place to start than the beginning. In February 2020, just before the Netherlands was hit with the first wave of COVID, I was assigned to create a small game for my finals. And after just having finished my internship at Extra Nice, a local indie game company, I decided to create this game with their support. Here I was given complete freedom to create whatever kind of game I would like to make. It was said to be a small project and should only take about 2 to 3 months of development. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But luckily I already had a pretty good vision of what kind of game I would like to make. You can only move in shadows and stylized rendering. The main mechanic is inspired by what I think many people can relate to, their childhood. Only stepping on cracks in the pavement, the lines at a crossing, or in this case, the shadows. I always really like it when games do something interesting with their rendering, so I wanted to invent my own style. The shadows in the game would be the main attraction, so I spent a lot of time improving my knowledge of shaders to add more depth to the shadows. Because I have a form of color brightness, I didn't want to bother with colors, gradients, and blending too much either. So every scene only uses 4 solid colors. These colors can be changed at any time and are easy to manipulate. And this also makes the game more accessible to other colorblind people. After mocking up some basic levels, I decided to consistently post short GIFs of the game online to get people excited. There was only 1 month left before I had to deliver on my exam. And on one fateful morning, I woke up to a message. A big publisher. I caught their interest. From that moment, it was already decided that I passed my exam and I was ready to graduate. In the meantime, we realized that this game had a lot more potential and widened the scope for SCHiM to be a full-fledged game instead of just a short experience. Eventually our plans with the publisher fell through. However, I was still determined to develop this game, and so we continued. By this point the project started to get more and more attention online. It was also around this time that I started going to university. I was excited at first, but managing development and school life quickly turned into a hassle. The game became very popular on social media, and after a few interviews and one Edge magazine feature later, I suggested to earn extra credit for the game. But my teachers were less than excited. So I decided university was not worth my time anymore, and dropped out. Dropping out felt strange at first, but one award and a GDC talk later I couldn't care less. I have my own curriculum now. It was around this time that we laid the groundwork and set up the most important rules to keep the focus simple. No heads-up display, simple controls, and the game would take a more prominent touch inspiration. Now that we're all up to speed, what does the development of SCHiM look like? Right now all of the key features are pretty much done and we are busy creating the content of the game. This includes levels, story, characters and animation, and music. Each of these points could be a video of its own. I decided to start this devlog to give more insight into the development. Let me know what else you'd like to see covered in the future and I might consider making more. You can find links to wishlist the game, join the Discord and subscribe down below. That's about it.